Oh, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and this is Restoration Rescue. So about 1 year ago, at this point, we did our first drive. So today's goal is to actually get this thing to drive 1 complete mile. Now 1 square block around my house is just over 1 mile, so I'm hoping to do that today. First though, we are going to start with some other items on the list. So we have one of the side steps that we are going to need to continue working on and sandblast completely. So that is going to take a little bit. We're going to go ahead, toss that thing in the sandblaster and start sandblasting away all the old rust. Now, we did the other one off camera and we did come up with some rust holes. So unfortunately for Uncle Al, we'll do some more welding and grinding. We also have some paint work coming up to the channel. We are going to work on trying to get this thing back in the backyard, into the paint booth yet again. I want to get all the hoods sprayed very soon in the proper color, start sanding back all these panels to get them into the right color as well, so that we can continue working towards next year's goal of having this thing complete and ready for Nashville, which again, we are pretty much ready to get signed up and get this truck back down there. Again, we had such a blast and we'll see you guys down there next year. But let's go ahead, grab this step and get into the sandblast. So we have that step side all sandblasted back and it's ready for primer. Now, we did try and kick over the starter, but our solenoid had died. So we replaced the solenoid, it's in the truck, and now we are ready to turn this thing over and start to drive. So we are gonna try and do 1 mile, which is around the block with the truck. So we need to get it out of the garage first and foremost. So we need to get this thing started and start moving out into the driveway. So we have the truck back in the garage. We made it 1 complete mile. Now, we did run into a little bit of an issue when we went and turned it off, and we are dieseling. So we have to do a little bit of research and figure out what's going on there, but we did it. We made it around the entire block, which is just over a mile. So 3 years ago, we started this project. I never thought we would get here. I mean, I thought I would be a lot farther ahead, let's be real. I thought I'd be done by now. We'd be driving, cruising every day in this truck, but now we have driven 1 whole mile. So we're up to 1.5 miles in this truck since the rebuild. So last year we did a half mile before we broke down. Now we're at a full mile. We have to do exhaust. We have a lot of work left to do, but we can say we have driven around the block. That is a huge accomplishment. We have been, it's absolutely incredible. Let's just say that it's absolutely incredible that we have made that first mile. So now we have a lot more miles left to drive. We have a lot more stuff to do, a lot more electrical wiring to do. We have some exhaust to run. We have to figure out the dieseling, finish and fix our paint, but we have come to an absolute point of pretty much be amazing. This is absolutely amazing that we have made it 1 whole year and we have made it a whole mile. So now I feel comfortable driving this thing down the street. The brakes work pretty good. Need a little bit more adjustment, but that'll come along. That is awesome though. We were able to stop, we were able to drive, we were able to do everything that this truck needs to do to be roadworthy. We are definitely moving along. We definitely need alignment. That thing was way off. But that is going to be a wrap for today's video. It may not seem like we did a lot today, but we really did. We got this thing driving down the road, made a full loop around the block. We do have a little bit of a shifter issue that we have to fix, and that's because I put the bars in backwards. So instead of being 1, 2, or reverse and first on the front, it was on the back and vice versa. But that's not a big deal. 1 quick switch and we're back ready to go. So we have done so much on this project. We are so excited. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, definitely do consider it. Please hit that like button, help us out, drop a comment, and we'll see you guys next Saturday.